1,000 prayers. Next time, you're gonna lead it, okay? Dear universe, and all for the highest vibration of good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yes. Okay, so let's do this. Just a reminder about the pre-week. Been talking about it. Not about to talk about it no more. Either y'all gonna be here or not. We're gonna be having a good time. But yes, let's go into the session. Okay, so if you happen to be an overthinker, over worrier, your brain just got a lot of brain chatter, let's just work on doing something useful with those thoughts, or just calming it. Think about really in these moments coming up with systems. A system is kind of like a routine schedule of what to do when the mind starts to wander. Because that's the biggest difference between anxiety and depression. You're here, right? Oh, look. Sorry. You're here. And if you lean too much into the past, you get stuck there, and that's depression. But if you're here and you lean too much into the future, worrying about things that haven't happened yet, you can't control, that is anxiety. So we want you to be balanced right in the center. Okay? The past is the wisdom. Okay? And the future is your ability to co-create, but that is mostly your mindset. So you learn stuff from the past, and what you believe and what you know you can do is where you go in the future. But you want to stay balanced here. So just relax the mind, okay? And just be open to a softness about your mind. Be sweet to yourself. Things don't have to be like dire circumstances. Things don't have to be extreme, okay? So just to let it go. You can only control the things within your power, so you need to get very clear on where you want to go and only focusing on the things you can control. For example, okay, if you say you're worried about money, you want more money. If you have an hourly job and you can get hours, then if that's within your control, you go get hours. If your job is a little bit different, then you have to be more flexible with that. But say it's something else, say it's a different thing. Maybe it has to do with love. You want to find the right person for yourself. Okay, you cannot control making this person show up. I don't care how many spells or petitions you do. Now, don't get me wrong. You can put that out there and people will show up. You better have excellent discernment or people will be wasting your time. That's why I'm saying, like, when you start meddling with the universe, be prepared for what shows up, baby, because it's gonna show up anyway. Like I was saying, you cannot control or force someone to love you. You know, you can't make someone love you, but you are 100% in control of how you love yourself, how you treat yourself, how you show up for yourself, how you care for yourself. And in that way that you are treating yourself, you are demonstrating to every person around you how to treat you. That's how you pull in a soulmate. That's how you attract love. Not the other way. This way, okay? 100% of the things you can control. Wow, loving myself more, having more self-care for myself, that'll attract me to my true love. Well, yes, if that's what you believe, if that's what you genuinely want. You know, we're assuming everybody wants a true love. You may just want some friends, I don't know. But it's the same thing. How you treat yourself is reflected in the people around you too. Okay? sometimes we can be kind of pushed in directions to think we can control these things. Like people who like, oh yeah, you know, you can predict the stock market and da 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 da. And it's like, I mean, the stock market works because a lot of people lose often, and other people kind of take advantage of that. But I guess, you know, how do I say it in not such a negative way? ideas that waste my time. If the ideas are just there to make me be afraid, it's a no. Come up with some good ideas, brain. Since you want to think all the time. And I'm saying this from a place of love and peace and balance. I'm someone who has struggled with anxiety for a long time. And I think what helped me to manage it and to get it under control was first, the same thing I've been saying to you all. I changed my environment. So the environment could no longer be a trigger. And then I started to change my habits and my mindsets, my beliefs, and all of these things so that I could learn how to react in a different way, how I could interpret information in a different way. Because, being in a new environment doesn't mean you don't interpret things in the same way. And then finally, the last thing I did was I put together a system. So whenever I'm feeling anxious, what do I do to feel better in that moment? Also, what do I do on a routine basis to help with anxiety? So for me personally, I take movement. That means I go to the gym or I take a walk. Doing those things, I do it 2 times a day. Doing those things just makes me feel good, does. And if I feel any anxiety, I will go and take a 20-minute walk. Low impact. And I always feel better and I always come up with really good ideas. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of ways that we can do things. So it's up to you. You don't have to do that. It's up to you of what you want to do. But use your brain.